Thinking about moving to Austin? Well, here's the scary truth. If you pick the wrong neighborhood, you could end up paying way too much, stuck with schools that don't fit your family, or battling a commute that makes you wonder why you even moved here in the first place. And I don't want that for you. That's why in this video, I'm ranking Austin's top neighborhoods for 2025 using the latest data from niche.com, along with housing prices, school ratings, and my own perspective as a local realtor here in Austin, Texas. By the end, you're gonna know which neighborhoods are the best fit for your lifestyle and your budget. I'm Shannon Green, a local realtor right here in Austin, and I help people just like you every day find the right home for them in the right place that fits their lifestyle. Now, before we jump into the neighborhoods, I want to share with you one of the tools that I use to put these ratings together. It's called niche.com. If you haven't heard of it, it is a data-driven website that evaluates schools, neighborhoods, and cities all across the United States. They pull from real data like census information, crime stats, housing prices, and even resident reviews. Of course, I also pair that with my own expertise from living here and being a realtor in the area. This way you're getting the full picture, not just numbers, but the lifestyle that comes with the neighborhood. And I divided these up into 3 different categories, and the first category is called Best of the Best. And number 1 on that list is a neighborhood called the Triangle State. And it's one of those neighborhoods that might surprise people. It doesn't always make the glossy magazine cover, but it consistently ranks near the top. Niche gave it an A+ rating and even ranked it number 2 for best neighborhoods in the entire state of Texas in 2025. You can find homes in the mid $700s to mid $800s, and rents are gonna be over $2,000. So you've got students, professors, and professionals all mixing up together. The neighborhood itself is walkable, and it has a shopping and dining district right there in the middle of it. And just outside the Triangle State is Burnett Road and Lamar Boulevard. And these give you easy access to some of Austin's greatest restaurants, coffee shops, boutiques, and great nightlife. So you're not just connected to downtown, you're right in the middle of 2 of Austin's busiest lifestyle corridors. Imagine biking to campus or downtown, grabbing dinner along Burnett Road, and finishing the evening at a show at one of the music venues nearby. Triangle State balances energy, convenience, and has a family-friendly vibe, making it one of the most versatile areas to live in Austin. Now, up next on the list is downtown Austin, and it's exactly what you would expect. Fast-paced, walkable, and vibrant. This is where Austin's energy comes alive. Lady Bird Lake trails, Rainy Street, 6th Street, and live music any night of the week that you want. Housing in this area is going to be mostly condos and luxury apartments. And while you can get a condo close to the $400,000 range, they're going to be small 1-bedroom condos. Most of the condos are going to range around $750 plus and can even go up beyond $1 million for those crazy luxury condos. This all depends on the building and the amenities. Schools are not the selling point here. This is all about lifestyle. Picture yourself stepping out of your condo, going down to get some coffee, walking to work, and then hitting the trail after work for a quick run, and then ending up at a rooftop bar to have some drinks with friends, all within a few blocks of each other. That is what downtown living is. It's not for everyone, but for professionals and investors who want to be in the middle of all the action, downtown Austin is unmatched. And last in this neighborhood is a neighborhood called Zilker. And this is where Austin shows off its best side: green space, culture, and convenience. And it's all in one neighborhood. It's home to Zilker Park, Barton Springs Pool, and home of the famous Austin City Limits Music Festival. Living here means you're not just going to events, you're actually walking to them. You can find homes in this neighborhood starting at around $950,000 on up, and rents for like a 2-bedroom house is gonna start around $2,200. Families love Zilker Elementary, and professionals love that downtown is only 5 minutes away. And when you step outside the neighborhood, you're right on South Lamar. And this corridor has everything from coffee shops to boutiques, restaurants, music venues. you name it, South Lamar has it all as you approach downtown. That combination of a neighborhood feel plus dining and nightlife right at your doorstep makes Zilker unique. Picture your weekend: a morning jog on the trail, an afternoon dip in Barton Springs Pool, then dinner on South Lamar, and then finally a concert at Zilker Park, all without leaving your neighborhood. It's pricey, but for people that want nature, lifestyle, nightlife, and Central Austin convenience, all rolled into one, Zilker is an incredible choice. Thinking about relocating to Austin or the surrounding areas? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things you might need to know before making the move. And the best part is it's 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. I hope that helps. Now for category number 2, I'm calling it excellent choices. And we're starting off with Hyde Park. Now Hyde Park is one of Austin's most charming and historic neighborhoods. Picture tree-lined streets, 1920s bungalows, and neighbors walking to the corner cafe. It's quiet, community focused, and it's still just minutes from downtown and the UT campus. And right along Guadalupe, which is also known as the Drag, you've got coffee shop, bookstores, and campus energy that just add to the neighborhood's charm. You can find some homes in the $650 to $800 range and beyond. And while many are older, people love them for their character. Schools nearby rate well, and the neighborhood has a friendly, livable feel. Living there feels like stepping into a slower paced Austin, where you can grab a coffee and a pastry at Quack's Bakery. You gotta go there. Walk the leafy streets, tons of mature trees, and still be close to the energy of Central Austin. It's ideal for those that want charm, location, and a real sense of a neighborhood identity. Now moving a little bit south away from downtown, we're gonna go into Barton Hills. Now Barton Hills is a neighborhood that if you want peace and quiet but still be really close to downtown, this is a great neighborhood to be in. You can expect to see homes in the 900s on up, and the neighborhood backs right up to Barton Creek Greenbelt. That means hiking, biking, and nature trails that are literally in your backyard. The schools in this area are highly rated, and the community has a safe suburban vibe. Unlike Zilker, which can feel really busy during festival times, Barton Hills is a little bit calmer. It's got tree-lined streets, family-friendly parks, and just a little bit more chill of a vibe. And just outside the neighborhood, you are right off of South Lamar. Again, a great street with tons of restaurants, stores, shops, coffee, you name it, and live music, all as you're going into downtown Austin. It adds a layer of convenience and nightlife, but without sacrificing the quiet. There is a residential feel inside Barton Hills. Picture weekends hiking the Greenbelt in the morning, grabbing dinner or live music on South Lamar in the evening, and knowing that downtown is just a 10-minute drive down the road. It is a great choice for families or people that just want a sense of balance, access to nature, strong schools, and city life right at your fingertips. And last in this category is a neighborhood that is considered Old West Austin. It is elegant, historic, and is one of the most desirable neighborhoods in the city. Homes can be well over $1 million, but what you're buying is history, character, and prestige. Expect craftsman and Victorian style homes mixed with some bungalows and some new modern builds. And all of these sit in very old neighborhood full of mature trees. The lush landscaping is gorgeous in this neighborhood. Schools in this neighborhood are some of Austin's most sought after, and the community has a very quiet yet upscale feel. But keep in mind, downtown is only 5 to 10 minutes away. And just outside the neighborhood, West Lynn Street has all these shops and cafes, great place to go hang out, and it gives residents almost like a walkable hidden gem kind of place. And this is a lot different than the other busier corridors that we've been talking about. Living in this neighborhood feels refined. Think evening walks under century-old oak trees, neighbors who have lived there probably for decades, and the charm of an historic district without sacrificing convenience. It's pricey, but if you want timeless character and downtown convenience, Old West Austin is very hard to beat. And now we move into our final category, which I call solid options for the right lifestyle. And up first, we're going to talk about a neighborhood called North Shoal Creek. It is one of Austin's most affordable central locations. You can find homes around the $600,000 range starting off. It's quiet, residential, and great for commuting. It falls right at the crossroads of Mopac and 183. Schools are solid and improving, and the neighborhood has a safe suburban feel. Just a few minutes away is Burnett Road, where you're gonna find all the stores that you would need to get anything. Also restaurants, coffee shops, breweries, and even antique stores. That gives North Shoal Creek great access to tons of things to do right outside the neighborhood. First-time homebuyers and anyone that wants value and central access without breaking the bank, North Shoal Creek is a very practical choice. Now for the question of the day. For those of you that are thinking about making the move to the Austin area, where are you coming from? And what's the main reason that you're leaving your current area? I'm truly curious, so make sure that you let me know in the comments below. I want to hear what you have to say. Also, if you have any questions or thoughts, you can leave those in the comments below as well. Or even better, you can call, text, or email me. My information should pop up on the screen. Up next is a fun one called East Cesar Chavez. It is one of Austin's most vibrant and evolving neighborhoods. You can find a home here in the $700,000 to $850,000 range, and you'll see a mix of new builds and older bungalows. Schools are not the main draw here, it's the culture. The vibe is artsy, eclectic, and full of energy. It's walkable to downtown, and just up the street, you've got East 6th Street. Now, East 6th Street has just been booming with restaurants, bars, and great live music venues. That corridor gives East Cesar Chavez its nightlife and social energy. And Rainy Street and the hike and bike trail are right around the corner. If you want to be immersed in Austin's creative urban culture, this is the spot. It's not the quietest or the cheapest, but for those that want to be near the action, this is hard to beat. Now we're going to move on over into a neighborhood that's tucked between UT and Hyde Park. It's called Hancock. You can find a home around the $650,000 range starting off. Schools are solid, and it has a safe, family-friendly vibe. It doesn't have the buzz of East Austin, but what it does have is convenience and community. And you have Hancock Shopping Center right there in the neighborhood, and you're just minutes from downtown and the UT campus. And if you add in Hancock Golf Course, you have a surprising amount of green space for such a central location. Living here feels stable and reliable. It's for families and professionals that want that central access and quiet streets, but still want everything they need within a very short drive. And our final neighborhood on the list is a neighborhood called Crestview. It is a beloved North Central neighborhood, and it has a true community feel. You can find a home in the $600,000 to $700,000 range on up. Schools are good, vibe is safe, suburban feel, and family friendly. And just outside this neighborhood is again Burnett Road. So between the coffee shops, the breweries, the music areas, and the restaurants, you've got everything you need right there. It definitely has a fun, eclectic edge to it. And with Lamar and Mopac nearby, commutes are pretty easy, whether you're going up north or downtown. Crestview isn't flashy, but it's reliable, welcoming, and convenient. It's a fantastic option if you want that neighborhood feel, but still staying close to the heart of the city. Hey guys, I'm Shannon Green, and as much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over make the move here to Austin. I've helped countless people make the move, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen, and it's linked in the description in case you missed that on-screen pop-up. And I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Austin. So those are my picks for the top neighborhoods in 2025. From Triangle State and Zilker at the top, to Crestview and North Shoal Creek offering some more budget-friendly options. Each have their own strengths and their trade-offs. The right choice really comes down to your budget, your lifestyle, and your priorities. If you're buying, selling, investing, or relocating, that's where I can help. Every week, I hear from people just like you that are getting ready to make a move, and I would love to help guide you through that process. My contact information is below. You can call, text, or email me, and let me help you find a neighborhood that feels like home to you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.